Welcome to everybody this morning. We have a small interview with Maik Smolen and Pierre van Mever. And first of all, Maik Smolen, please say something about you and the company Superoffice, please.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Maik Smolen. I'm working for Superoffice since a few months, since February. And of course, starting to learn the market, starting to learn the product. And I guess I learned a lot in this time. We had a lot of time to learn in the Corona pandemic. Yeah, and yeah, CRM or Superoffice CRM is, as it says, a CRM system which connects customers with the company, with the brand, and of course new customers as well as partners to build relations to different target groups. Yeah, so in short, this is about Superoffice CRM, and we are a Norwegian company in different subsidiaries, different countries, and yeah, like Pierre van Mever is sitting in the Netherlands, and so I pass the stick to him.
Yeah, Pierre van Mever, big thanks and a big welcome to you, and say something about your vita and your next ideas.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me. My name is Pierre van Mever, Managing Director of Infobridge software. Like my Superoffice colleague said, we are a Dutch-based company down in the south in the Netherlands. And for 17 years, we are creating add-on products for Superoffice CRM. And we do that actually for all the subsidiaries, meaning not only delivering the products, but also offering support on all these products. And some exciting news: we were a separate company, and back in September 2020, we officially joined the family of Superoffice. So we joined a big family, and together we will achieve many nice things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, guys. So the idea for our interview today was because we had an audit with Superoffice, and there was a very interesting kind of module, a kind of part. How could I synchronize my things, my Outlook and other datas with Superoffice? And so the name of Infobridge was in the middle of a discussion, and we say, okay, that's very interesting. So first of all, to hear what is the intention, what is the aim of Infobridge, and what are the USPs? Please,
yeah,
can you tell us a little bit?
Yeah, of course. I know we have to keep this interview a little bit short because I would like to elaborate on all the various products we have available for Superoffice. But indeed, when you look at our product portfolio, basically each and every product will add value to the Superoffice experience. All our apps are developed with one thing in mind, making things easy. And our solutions will save time. And we have smaller solutions available for customers. For example, we have integrated Google directly inside the Superoffice user interface, enabling users to quickly add a new company card in Superoffice where a search is done directly on the Google database. But from these little kind of tools, it goes up to a full calendar synchronizer. You can imagine when you book appointments in your CRM system, you want to have that appointment linked to the company, because later on in the history, you will see how many times you have visited this customer. But that is, of course, one thing. When you book an appointment in your CRM system, it should also end up on the calendar in Outlook or on your phone. But then if you do that from one end, you also expect when you create an appointment on your phone, for example, that the appointment goes back to your CRM system. And that is basically what the synchronizer does. It will make sure that whatever you place in your Superoffice calendar will always be kept in sync in Outlook and also on your mobile, on your mobile phone.
So let us stay one second on this point, because a big problem in my mind, a big problem is also if somebody is using a CRM system like Superoffice in the company. On the other side, some people, they do not use Superoffice because they use the ERP or something like this, or only Outlook. So in this case, you can synchronize all the data, all the appointments, all the calendars, also to people they do not use the CRM. Is this right?
Exactly, because let's say that is a very good example. If I'm a Superoffice user and you are not a Superoffice user, since my Outlook calendar is always up to date, if you are using the company Outlook's calendar, you will see, hey, Pierre van Mever booked a meeting with this client, for example. So that is one of the benefits that the calendar of Superoffice is fully synchronized with the Outlook, with the company's Outlook calendar. And that is not the only thing, because when you look at the appointment is one, having a synchronized calendar, but what about the contacts? Because in your CRM system, you manage all your contacts and your phone numbers and things like that. So automatically the synchronizer, remember I told you, our product should make life easy. So when you create an appointment in your Superoffice calendar, not only the appointment is synced, but also automatically the full company card is synced to your Outlook contacts. So when you are on the road and you pull up the appointment, you will have access to all the contact details as well.
That's a very, very good idea, because we have now at the moment, we start a project where the company has no real CRM software, but they have all the contacts on the iPhone. And so we have first of all, to collect all the data from the iPhone to make an address quality audit. And now in the future, if the data are synchronized, so we have it much more easier to exchange on the one hand, but to get a better level of quality. Yeah. So let's go one step further. Another feature is also the synchronizing of ERP data. Is it right?
Yes. Yeah, we can say in the 17 years, we know how to deal with data, and we know how to keep things in sync. Because I want to make one step back to the synchronizer, because there we gained a lot of experience on synchronizing data. Because you can maybe think, oh, synchronizing an appointment is easy. Trust me. You can deal with a lot of exceptions. Maybe certain appointments are private. It is a never-ending recurring appointment. And to keep everything in sync, that is quite hard to do. But again, we are doing this already for 17 years. And we took basically that knowledge of synchronizing calendar data, Outlook contact data. We used that experience to build a complete integration platform. That integration platform is called Bridge. And actually, I'm pretty proud. I can say it is the most widely used integration platform already for Superoffice. And to give you an idea, we are processing already monthly over 72 million records every month of data is being processed. And when you look at Bridge, it enables customers to create an integration between their Superoffice CRM system and their back office system, for example, Dynamics or SAP, because every company works with multiple systems, of course. But at one point, these systems should talk to each other, because you do not want to enter the debtor information twice. And at that point, Bridge comes in handy, where you can set up an integration of synchronization of ERP data. And it is not only limited to, let's say, debtor information, but it can also have financial information, of course, because you, as a user in your CRM system, you would like to have like a cockpit overview of your customer. Okay, what is the latest financial information? Are there any open invoices, for example? And you do not want to flip-flop between multiple systems. And that's why it is so nice that when you have an integration platform like Databricz, where you can integrate the external data to Superoffice.
So let's take one or two words which is very often used. Integration is sometimes unidirectional and sometimes bidirectional. I think in your cases we are talking about bidirectional in the study.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that is correct. And there is one important thing to mention here, because when you talk about integration, people think, or customers always think, oh my God, this is very complex. It takes very long to build, and it is very costly. So with Databricz, we went into a completely different approach. Databricz is fully based on the standards of Superoffice CRM. This means that when Superoffice brings out a new versions with improvements, your integrations will still work. There is no custom work or custom coding is involved. So basically all integrations set up with Databricz are sustainable. And since there is no custom coding, Superoffice consultants or even the more technical Superoffice customers can set up their own integrations. Integrations are set up in a wizard style, so it will guide you really from the process from A to Z. So very powerful.
Okay, so if a data set get new variables or get new objects, you have a very easy mapping of these data sets to Superoffice and vice versa.
Very nice that you mentioned, because that is exactly the case what is happening. You go out to a customer, they have these set of fields, and everybody is happy. And what will happen after 1 month, they will call you, oh, we need to have an extra field. And normally it would mean, okay, a developer needs to do something. No, you just log in. Remember also the products we're talking about are fully online. You log into a portal, that new field is available, and you can map it up to one of the fields in Superoffice.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
And you're already done.
Okay, that's simple. Simple and good. Okay, so yeah, next question. The status quo, we said we hear that there's a good data bridge, there's a good Infobridge, there's a good synchronization, but maybe you have a new roadmap since you have the venture of Superoffice.
Yeah. Well, absolutely. Nice that you ask. We have already in our, let's say in our lab, we have already working on some new products. Because now we're so close to Superoffice R&D, we can achieve even more things of doing together to make and develop more apps for the Superoffice customers. But that is only one path, what we are doing. There's a second path where we're working on, that is building a complete new app store. Currently, Superoffice has an app store where online customers can go to and they can find solutions from partners. And it is working. But what I have identified already, well, before we joined the Superoffice family, there are definitely some topics which could be and should be improved. For example, I know when I look at the German market, there are some very interesting German ISVs who can develop nice applications for Superoffice. But now there's that interesting part. So once a ISV has developed a partner, they can put that product in the App Store. But now guess what? What will happen if a Norwegian customer wants to buy that product? Then you get already into the case, how are we going to handle the billing, for example? And those are things when I look at the Infobridge products currently in the App Store, we are doing this already since 2015. So we offer credit card billing, we offer multi-currency billing, we have automated subscription handling. But remember, we're doing this for 2015. Now, when you take, let's say, a small partner from Germany who has a great idea, who really will add value to Superoffice, but he has not that whole system in place of handling the invoicing, that is a shame that that app will not make it to the App Store. So with the new App Store we're going to build, App Store 2.0, we will take away all these concerns. So we will welcome a brand new set of new ISVs in the App Store, and we will make life easy for them. We will take care of billing. We will take care of how to authenticate. I don't want to make it too technical, but we will help them with authentication towards products. We will also help them with marketing, because can you imagine, as a German ISV, you create a product, and now you not only have the German market, but hey, you have the almost complete Europe. Because
the European market too.
Exactly. So wherever Superoffice is located, you have a chance to sell your product. And as a partner, as Infobridge, I know what you need in a good app store. And that is only when I talk for the ISVs, but also for customers. It will be very nice. There will be new searching mechanisms will be in there. There will be a rating system. People can leave a user review. It will be a great marketplace. Absolutely.
Okay. So let us talk in the next some minutes about what are the main developments. What is the main focus in the next maybe 12 months to get new apps? What are the apps focus in this case? It's more because Mike Smolen said Superoffice has a transforming period in the last 2 years about the digital transformation from a on-premise company to a completely cloud company, and so I think all the companies that use Superoffice, they could participate from this experiences, and you make with your app store and your apps which are on the roadmap in the focus, maybe also a good deal, and you help the companies to get their transformation. And which apps are on the focus now?
Well, for example, what we will focus on into the coming periods, and that is not only a focus area for Superoffice, for Infobridge, but also for Superoffice, we will release certain apps for verticals. A good example is what we're currently working on is together with Superoffice Switzerland. We have the construction vertical. Do you know the company Bouwblad?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Bouwblad delivers construction data. So if you are into the construction business, it would be nice if you would have directly, when you search in your vertical, you're operating in the vertical construction, that if I search, that I will find apps which fit into my vertical. So what we're working on is a solution for Bouwblad, for Bindexus, and there is another company. So really tools and apps which will fit in the vertical of the customer, of course, to make, again, life easy and add value to Superoffice.
So for me, one of for our readers and viewers, it's also interesting because the name App Store is very often used in combination with Salesforce, for example, and also with HubSpot. These are well known because they are very big app stores, or they have very big app stores. For example, to make clear what is the special focus, to say, okay, Superoffice and this own app store has its own community. For example, it has its own USP, because you can get all things you have as you have a problem, you have a process, you have a use case. You can all solve all the problems, all the challenges out of this use case. Is it right?
Yeah.
Out of this app store. Sorry.
Yeah, well, what you mentioned, of course, when you look at the, you're talking about from Salesforce, from App Exchange, what they have, and all the other, and the big players have these app stores. Yeah, and they have a very nice solution. The App Store, what I already said, will be completely rebranded.
Mm-hmm.
It will be adding value for ISVs. And it will definitely add values for customers, because again, as a customer, you can go there, you can identify the type of business you are in, and you will be able to find apps which will help you in your day-to-day business. So it will help you in adding value to using Superoffice.
Mm-hmm. So it's a very clear focus, and it's also a very in my opinion, it's a very fine decision to say, okay, Infobridge last year's was a cooperation partner. Now it's not only a cooperation; it's a combination. It's a new USP for both.
Yeah, well, basically, what will happen, most likely, my role will also change, because in the 17 years I have worked on several app stores. I've worked on subscription billing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with credit card payments? Because remember, subscription billing is also complex. One customer wants to pay per month. The other one wants to pay in every 3 months. And I know, because I'm a computer geek, I use app stores a lot. So I know as a customer what I like and what I do not like about an app store. So I will bring my experience to this new app store setup, and making sure it will add value on all the different levels, meaning customers, but also for the ISVs. I know what important is.
Mm-hmm. So I think now it's maybe 4 weeks before Christmas. And I think a lot of our readers and viewers, and also the customers of Superoffice, will write on a paper of wishes what they want from you, not for Christmas, but in the weeks after Christmas.
Oh, but absolutely, because again, I can not only invent the wheel all by myself. It is important to get feedback. For example, what will happen in the new year, I will reach out to several partners, and not only partners in Germany, but that is also partners in Sweden and Norway. What is important for you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to get out of the App Store, and what should we solve for you that you create time to build a beautiful integration towards Superoffice? What kind of tools do you need? And that is only one survey. And then I will also reach out to customers. Of course, I have a good idea, because I'm a pretty demanding customer myself, but it is also good to get feedback from other customers. What do you want to get out of an app store? So if your readers or viewers have good ideas, please let me know. I'm very open to suggestions.
Okay, so so Pierre and Maik, I say a very big thank to you for this interview. Maybe if you have one last sentence, Pierre, what do you want to say?
Oh wow, that
Not,
is.
yeah, please please do.
What I want to say, in the 17 years, Infobridge has proved that we simplify life with our products. You can take my word on it. We will also do that with the App Store. It will simplify your life and you will gain value.
Okay. And Maik Smolen, also one famous last sentence for this interview?
One famous. Yeah, I'm really, really happy to know Pierre and know his experience because I'm sure that will help not only with the App Store, but with all the other applications and integrations that we can make Superoffice and the life of our customers valuable. So yeah, that's my last sentence, and I'm happy that Infobridge is now part of Superoffice and it's getting more and more easier to work together.
Mm-hmm. So I think also the integration is one of the big challenges. It is, and it will be, I think, one of the big challenges. So if you do a good job, and you did a good job, and you will do a good job in the future, it will be what it's called. The customers will be very happy, and you get a good NPS and something like this.
Mm-hmm.
So big thank to you both, and stay healthy in this not very easy days. And I say have a good period till Christmas, and maybe see you healthy again in the next year.
You too. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and bye bye. And then